All right, I think we're live. Yep, it looks like it. Welcome back to another round of Rio Grande Esports, everyone. And tonight I am your shoutcaster and your only shoutcaster, Dylan Euler. It looks like Little Mac just Superman punched that guy into the air. And I believe that guy might be our own John Nodder. I'm going to have to adjust the settings some here. But I believe that was John. Yep, John is at one stock and he is fighting the little Mac, and he's got two stocks. He's throwing the Patui around a little bit and just dodging around him, jumping around, trying to deal some heavy damage, but just being a little rough on him right now. I've missed most of John's match, but from what I can see, it looks like he's starting to hold his own a little bit, and though he is at a disadvantage, but he's trying to come back from it, hitting him a couple times. Oh, it's 1-for-1. Looks like a pretty close round. I mean, he's got some damage on him. 61. He hit him a couple times. He's trying to recover back up, coming around it. You know, I've watched John for a real long time now, and I mean, this is, I believe, his last game if he for this season. So I'm really rooting for him here. It looks like he's holding his own though, with a 75% damage on himself and 37 on Little Mac. Throwing some attacks around, trying to get some damage racked up there. Oh, and it almost looked like it was the end for John, but not yet. He's coming back from it, recovering up. Trying to deal some damage to him. He's very close to killing him, but Little Mac's got that KO charged up, so you gotta be ready for that KO. Running around a little bit, dodging around him, hitting him with some heavy attacks. If he gets one more hit on him, John just might win this game. Let's see if he can do it. I'm on the edge of my seat, everybody. Let's see how he does. Oh, and there he goes. So I'm very new to this new system. I believe it's a round robin kind of style. So I think it's just that John has now lost his last life, but that doesn't necessarily mean John has lost altogether. John is just eliminated, but he can still come back with the rest of his team. Like another person will be up here soon, and that should make some more of a difference towards his team as a whole. So, I mean, again, I'm fairly new to this, everyone, so bear with me here. But it looks like it's not over for John or Rio Grande Esports. So, I encourage you to stay tuned in. It looks like we got one viewer on Twitch, so thank you for watching. Maybe share this with your friends. Try and get some of the publicity out. This is our last Smash Bros. Game, no matter what. So, yeah, everybody just try to get it out there some. I apologize for the late arrival. I am not currently here. I am actually remoting into the system. So this is a tricky round for us, everyone. Our normal broadcasters were all tied up today, and Corbin, who he does a lot for the team, he just happened to get sick, so it was just kind of the perfect storm. But I am here, Dylan Euler. I will be broadcasting the rest of this game. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if we can play the final BossCon ad. This was built, recorded, and scripted by our own Corbin Wilbur. So just I mean, it's publicity for Final BossCon, but it's freaking hilarious. So enjoy it.
Attention, Rio Esports fans. Are you tired of conventions that you have to travel halfway across the world just to get to? Well, we got your back. On May 4th, 2024, in the University of Rio Grande Line Center, we have Final BossCon. And this is not just some small event. Expect many things such as vendors, video games, artists, comics, food trucks, cosplay contests, gaming, trivia, and much more. Here's a parking map. For more information, visit www.finalbosscon.com. This stream is brought to you by the Rio Esports Media Team.
And welcome back, everyone. Looks like we went up a viewer. Appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and tune in real soon once we get some more going here. This, of course, is in the little intermission period, so you kind of gotta wait through that. I apologize. You probably heard two of me there, but yeah, it looks like WVU Tech, West Virginia University, I believe, is in the arena. So we just gotta wait for John to queue up there, and perhaps it's not John. It looks like I'm not really sure who that'll be this time. Oh, let's see. That is a Sora. So I believe that is our number 2. Not exactly sure on the rankings. I'm just gonna call him Sora and Little Mac. Alrighty. Everybody's spawning in. So Little Mac, he's jumping off immediately, taking some of his stocks down. So I think that's because John took two from him. Gotta even it out there. Okay, they taunt to let them know they're ready. Sora's kind of going for the high ground a little bit, which is pretty expected, seeing how it's a more of a floaty style character, kind of more recovery based. So those attacks are still pretty strong, but it leans a little more towards recovery than it does actual offensive. But still pretty powerful. Got him with the lightning there, sent him up some. 25 damage now. Sora sitting at 61, jumping around trying to get some damage done. 70%, 86% on Sora. Oh, 107. Sora looks like she's trying to land, but just having a little bit of trouble. All right, throwing some fire. Gotta try and get some damage done. I mean, Little Mac's a close range character, so you don't want to get too up close and personal, or that will happen. So yeah, we don't want that. 78% damage now. Just got to get a little bit more on him. He can take him out. Oh, couple hits on Sora. Trying to recover up. A little bit more damage. Lil Mac is very close. Just one more solid hit, and I'm betting it would take him out. An actual smash attack. Oh, lightning attack. Jab attack. Very close. It's 1 for 1 right now. A little bit more damage on him there. Right now, you just kind of want to be in the zone of trying to take out the opponent and just kind of get them out where they're so close. Charging up that KO attack, and you don't want them to get to that KO where it might just take you out. Ooh. And Little Mac wins that round. That being said, I do not know if this game is over or not, so we're just gonna have to stick around and find out. So we'll be right back. It appears that people may have not heard me. I am not sure if you can hear me right now. So, to our two viewers out there, if you could please comment and let me know if you hear me, that would be awesome because I genuinely have no way of telling. Like, I'm flying blind here. So, please comment and let me know if you can hear me. Really appreciate that. All right. So, D Davis just commented, let me know you can hear me. I appreciate that. So, we're diving right into it here with Little Mac versus. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I do not remember that person's name. That is, huh, I don't know. We're gonna call him Sword Guy. So Little Mac's diving in with one stock left, fighting Sword Guy. Sword Guy taunts, letting him know he's ready. They both go right in. Both seem to be like more closer range attack style players. So this is gonna be a kind of an interesting one to watch as they both try and get up in each other's business and knock them out. Sword Guy recovers. Little Mac is shielding. Second Heaven. Okay, that appears to be the name. All right. Second Heaven is trying to recover back up. Second Heaven gets back up there, and Little Mac is trying to shield and dodge around him some. I've never really learned that character's name, but I have seen them compete a little bit, and I'm aware of the bow style and the longer range attack weapon. So though they're close range characters, it still has the more range style attack. So it's kind of an interesting one to fight. I believe I got whooped by a friend of mine, Luke Davis, some time ago. So I have had some experience with that character. Oh, it looks like Little Mac is out. No, I am wrong. That was Second Heaven. Little Mac does have the KO charged. So Second Heaven's gonna have to watch himself as he dives around some. Hitting him with the bow a little bit. Oh, and there's that attack that whooped me once. Yep. It's a rough one, man. Alright, Second Heaven dives down a little bit. It's Little Mac, which again is representing WWVU, I believe. No, WVU, West Virginia University. And then, of course, Second Heaven representing Rio Grande. Little Mac sends him up into the air some. Gotta try and get up close to hit him with that smash attack in order to take him out. This keeps happening to Little Mac. He seems to get very close to being eliminated, but not quite yet. Let's see if he can get him. Oh, now he's trying to get back up onto the platform, but Little Mac's playing aggressively. Oh, there we go. Oh, man, so close. So close. He's almost got him, but right now he's trying to get back on the ground so he can really hit him. Oh, he got him hit again, but he's still not out. This keeps happening with Little Mac. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and Rio Grande Esports takes out West Virginia University's Little Mac. Now, I do not know if that was one, two, three. I'm really not sure. But I would say we're going to move on to another player with Second Heaven battling them. I do not know if that is. I would suspect that that would be Little Mac was their number one since John had battled him. So John Nodder, our number one here at Rio Grande University. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, but that would be my guess. That being said, we'll be back shortly. Here's another ad with final with Final Boss Con.
Attention, Rio Esports fans. Are you tired of conventions that you have to travel halfway across the world just to get to? Well, we got your back. On May 4th, 2024, in the University of Rio Grande Line Center, we have Final Boss Con. And this is not just some small event. Expect many things such as vendors, video games, artists, comics, food trucks, cosplay contests, gaming, trivia, and much more. Here's a parking map. For more information, visit www.finalbosscon.com. This stream is brought to you by the Rio Esports Media Team.
Alrighty, everyone. It looks like we are back. It will be Joker versus Byleth. All right, so we're going right into it here. WVU being Joker. And by going right into it, I mean we're going to have to eliminate the stocks first. That is, of course, what I meant. So Joker jumping down, taking out some of his, well, that was Byleth. Jumping down, taking out some of their stocks. Okay, taunt to show each other they're ready, and they go right into it. A few jab attacks right off the rip. So with this being Second Heaven's last stock, of course he's going to play a little carefully. Few jab attacks. Second Heaven is going up quite quick, up to 73% damage. 94, sent right off, trying to recover back from it, manages to grab it and pull himself back on. He's gotta try and watch out for Joker. Joker's a very fast and aggressive character from my experience, so you're gonna wanna be careful. But of course, if you hit him at the wrong time, they're gonna charge up with that charge they have, which allows them to go into their, like, demon attack mode, and that is just terrifying. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is a scary looking monster. So you wanna be careful with that. He seems to be taking the right approach with the bow, but he is eliminated very quickly. So that looks like it's it for Second Heaven. I do not know if that is it for Rio Grande Esports though, so stay tuned to find out. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I do not have a way to quickly get a hold of them, so we're just gonna have to find out. So yeah, we'll be back shortly. I just gotta figure that out. Honestly, I'm very happy with the system I have created for myself. I am not actively in the arena, and it has turned out pretty well. So thank you for everyone who has watched. I'm glad to been able to brought you this stream today. Looks like we have one viewer on Twitch and one viewer on YouTube. Corbin, if YouTube is you, go ahead and comment and let me know. But I know we have D Davis from Twitch, so thank you for watching. Normally we have Apache Native, and I have not seen Apache Native on here today. So, Apache, come back soon, man. We miss you. All right, I'm gonna try and text John and find out what's up. So, stay tuned to find out. I didn't get a chance to contact John, but I see Rio Grande is in the arena. We're not out yet, folks. Looks like we'll be facing Bowser this round. Piranha Plant versus Bowser. Now, this may be a round just for the fun of it, so perhaps we are out. Because I do see this is Piranha Plant. I only know one real Piranha Plant main, and that is John Notter himself. So I'm guessing this is a round just for the fun of it. But seeing how this is the last round and the last season, well, the last game of the season for Rio Grande Esports, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys see it. Looks like John is hitting him with the Patooey a little bit, trying not to let him down, which is a pretty good move, seeing how Bowser is a heavyweight character. You do not want to let Bowser on the ground if you do not have to. So if you can keep him in the air, that is a very well made move. Looks like he's throwing him off. Just you want to try and sling him out of the arena. Hit him with the Patooey and got him down a stock. Hit him with the poison. Poison's always good to keep your opponent dealing some damage even when you can't touch him. Looks like he was trying to keep him back with that fire breath, but that did not work on our John. Hitting him with the poison a little more and the Patooey. Few more attacks, and he's hitting him with the longer range to Piranha Plant attacks and some more Patooey. Looks like he's almost got him out already. And there he goes. That is just the second stock. Hitting him a little more, trying to keep him in the air. And as I had mentioned earlier, that is a very good move when you're facing someone such as Bowser. Bowser does have some heavy hits and some heavy attacks, but if you manage to keep him in the air, as John is doing very well, then you really don't have to worry about it. Oh, Apache Native, yeah, welcome to the stream, Apache. And there we go. Piranha Plant has eliminated the Bowser with a 3 stock as well. And again, I believe that was around just for the fun of it. So I do not know if that was counted towards anything or, you know, that really affects the game at hand. Guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. I will go ahead and message John though. I got distracted and didn't actually message him. Be John. I used to wonder why he chose the name PB John, but it actually kind of makes sense. His name is John with a J in it, and yeah, the PB. Yeah, you get it. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah, it's muted. Oh, it's not muted. I thought I had myself muted. Apache native, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube. I know you've noticed we're pretty close to 1,000. I'm trying to get it there. And there was also live Mix 96 streams on TikTok. So that's something you might want to check out. We have a new TikTok. It is for Main Street TV, it's still Main Street TV, but for Total Media, it is Total Media Group. All right, appreciate the subscribe. Any of you guys wear contacts? My contact is all dried up in my eye, man. It hurts. That sucks, Apache. Oh, that was a real game. We were in game two. All right, congrats to PB John. Very glad I stayed streaming that. All right, we're going right back into it. Piranha Plant still with the 3 stock, and he is facing Little Mac once again. Little Mac gave us a lot of trouble last time, so we're really going to want to watch him. And I'm going to have my eyes stuck to him. Throws off that pink jacket in the air, lets it fly in the wind, and he's going right into it. And PB John is approaching cautiously, yeah, that is exactly why he was approaching cautiously. This Little Mac doesn't mess around, guys. You get close to him or you let him get near you, you're going to have some trouble. So John is approaching with caution. He has thrown a few patuis his way, but he's just getting stuck in them jabs and getting dealt some damage. And there's another hit sending him far off. He's gonna he's not gonna let him get this stock easily. So John has to be careful. Hits him with the patui again and a few jab attacks and the patui again. Again, he's a lightweight character, but if you can keep him in the air, that is certainly a good strategy to follow. So if John can succeed, oh, and there goes a stock. That is good for John. He is now in the lead with 3. So he's trying to hit him with the patuis because he doesn't want to get close to him. It is dangerous to get close to this little Mac, so definitely proceed with caution. And that is why there goes John's stock. Hits him again with the patui. He does have him at 28, but as you know, stocks can go very quickly. I would suggest making a new TikTok. And anyways, he is running around trying to. Oh, there goes a large hit, 90%. So John seems to have lost one of his stocks. Hit him with the patui while trying. It didn't land. They're both not wanting to approach each other because they know what's going to happen. You get too close to either one of them, you're going to go out. Oh, and it looks like we're freezing. That is not good. I have no idea what happened. I don't know if it just froze for you guys, but everything just froze on my end. I am still here though. The screen's looking a little rough. Oh no. Hey guys, I am having a lot of trouble over here. I don't know what's happening and I don't know if you can hear me. So I will return shortly. In the meantime, yeah, just keep your eyes to it. All right, I'm back. Yeah, that fixed itself a lot faster than I thought it would. Thanks, Apache Native. Um, yeah, so we're getting back into it here. Oh goodness. So throwing a few more hits at him. Looks like Little Mac is down to 1 stock, and John is currently in the lead, though his damage is pretty high, sitting at 111. Oh, and there goes his second stock. They're both 1 to 1, but John is in the lesser of damages, while WVU sits at 68. And again, I believe the way this works is if John eliminates the number, his number 2 will not have to face this number 2, and instead will face their number 3. Certainly would be an interesting development for Rio Grande. And that is game. John has come out as the winner of this round. I'll do a quick plug for myself here. Apache Native has followed us over from Main Street TV, so you can go and check that out. That is a show I do. So if you were to subscribe to our YouTube, I would appreciate that. But back to Rio Grande. So as we had seen there, that is a very interesting development for Rio Grande Esports. Now they will not have to face that number 2. So this is going to be a very good leg up for Rio Grande, and it will allow them to proceed a little more smoothly. And opponents that they may not have won against before, they will not have to face. Oh, okay, good Apache. Yeah, the YouTube seems to be running well as well. But yeah, this will make a large difference in the overall game. And John, I believe he is still not eliminated, though he is sitting at 1 stock, which is pretty low. He will now get to face the number 3. So even if he loses his stock here, it is still a very good development for Rio Grande. With that being said, I'm going to send you back to Final Boss Con again. So we'll be right back.
Attention, Rio Esports fans. Are you tired of conventions that you have to travel halfway across the world just to get to? Well, we got your back. On May 4th, 2024, in the University of Rio Grande Line Center, we have Final Boss Con. And this is not just some small event. Expect many things such as vendors, video games, artists, comics, food trucks, cosplay contests, gaming, trivia, and much more. Here's a parking map. For more information, visit www.finalbosscon.com.
Oh, we are back. I did not know that. Yeah. So it looks like PB John versus WVU Tech. PB John is sitting at 1 stock, as I had mentioned earlier, but he is facing a Sonic from West Virginia University. So the Sonic, I believe, is the number 3. John has dealt some damage to him, but he has also dealt some damage as well. So John's sitting at 43, but he just stuck WVU up to 41. So both of them are at pretty similar damages, though John is definitely in the lesser so of the stocks. Gotta watch out for Sonic with that fast striking across the stage. I just realized you guys have not heard the game audio. Apologies for that. Let's drop that down a little bit so it's not so loud. John's still sitting at 1 stock, and the opponent at 3. Gotta try and take him out. 117 for John now. They're both at pretty similar damages. If John can just manage to take 1 stock off of him, that would be tremendous. So let's see how he can do. Oh, pretty close. Sending some acid his way. Man, this is a very close one. I mean, of course, it's not quite close with him being at 3, but seeing how John only has the 1 stock, This is very close. Oh, and PB John has been eliminated. So I believe that means that we will move on to our number 2. Let's go, PB John. That is correct, Corbin. I see you in the comments down there. PB John, best piranha plant ever. I would agree with that statement personally. PB John, we have watched him for a very long time from our years in high school and our time in college and our time in high school watching John in college. So again, for me, it is a pleasure to broadcast this stream, not just for John, but for Rio Grande as well. So appreciate everyone who has tuned in for it as well. We are going to continue to broadcast the rest of the game. Just got to wait for the next round. I will be back once the game has started. Back, everyone. This time, I'm not alone. Guess who I found? Yeah, Corbin. Oh. Corbin's going to have to go because it's Sora.
3, 2, 1, go!
Am I on? Hello? Oh, I was muted. Okay. So yeah, as we had saw earlier, Sora has some attack styles. Well, Sonic has some attack styles I hadn't quite expected. I don't see it Sonics too often, But Sora is down a stock, and Sonic, he took that real quick. Sora's got to try to maneuver around Sonic's speed and just try to hit him with attacks. Sora does have some attacks that kind of come down from the sky. Right there they are. You tried to hit him with it, but Sonic, it's just that speed you got to watch out for. I believe Sonic has the ability to kind of break through some of your long distance attacks as well. So you just got to be careful when it comes to a Sonic. I haven't really encountered them too much in my time of playing, but from what I can see, you never want to underestimate someone based off of their character. So this Sonic knows how to move. Oh, there we go. Hit him a little bit. Might be able to take that stock out if he hits him just right. And very close. He didn't get punished for the fall either, so that worked out. But he did hit him as he was on the side. And that lightning didn't hit. The recovery hit him a little bit, but it wasn't enough to take out the stock. Oh, there we go. That recovery did it. So that takes out Sonic's first stock, putting them at a 2-2. However, Sora has dealt with some damage. So 111 is what Sora is sitting at. 125 now. Sonic took advantage of him being in the air, and Sora seems to be trying to do it back. And that takes Sora down to 1 stock. So it is a 2-1 right now. Sora is trying to get him with some of the lightning attacks from the sky and hit him with that recovery too, putting him up at 71. So that is some high damage with the fire attacks on top of it. It puts him at 82. The recovery and the lightning did miss though. Lightning has been Sora's friend in this round, and that would make sense seeing how Sonic is just such a fast character. If you can hit him before he even moves, that definitely gives you an advantage. And that recovery did another damage. Oh, and it is 1-1 stocks with Sora sitting at 8% now and Sonic at 0. So this is a very close round. And if Sora can just manage to... Oh, there we go, 27. Couple more attacks. The lightning, 34. Certainly an intense game. Key attack. And with some of the jabs, 39, 46, 58, 68. This is close. 74, 80. Man, Sora is kicking butt. 92. Let's hope I didn't jinx him. So this is a very, very good round to watch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Sonic is definitely down some. I believe it comes down to the next player to eliminate Sonic. And if they can do so, that means that Rio Grande will walk away with round 2. Man, that was a good round. How do you feel about it, Corbin? Oh wait. No, this is a good game, and I've enjoyed broadcasting tonight, everyone. I know I've said that multiple times, but it's just because I've kind of been away from the mic a little bit, been swept up with schoolwork and college work and other work. But I'm able to broadcast this game, so I'm happy to be here with you guys. Rio Grande Smash team has had a very interesting season, and of course I can't speak on it as much as those who have been a little more present with it, but Smash Bros, from what I have seen, they had started off as just a solo in the NESA. I want to say that's it. Anyways, it was our previous league, and in that one they had the solo round style, meaning that Coach PB John would compete against one person and so forth for the others. And in this one, they have to work more as a team style. And on top of it, it's different than it used to be. So it's more the round robin style. But they've done it very well. And I mean, right now we're about to see where that lands them on their last game of round 2 of the last game of this season. So let's see how he does. Sonic, of course, taking out the first and second stock. Alright. Taunts meaning they're ready to go. Sonic going right in with some kicks and jabs attacks. I mean, kicking, but it's Sonic's form of jab attack. Seems that Second Heaven, I believe. Second Heaven is trying to, of course, avoid these shots. Hasn't managed to land a lot of jabs so far. He has got him to 1% damage. Second Heaven, however, is sitting at 37. The bow doesn't seem to be on his side since Sonic, just when he's in that ball form, he's too short to be able to be hit by it. Hitting him a little bit. Smash attack didn't land on him. Left him vulnerable for a minute. Oh. And there goes Second Heaven's first stock. Of course, Sonic, we haven't seen him a whole lot, and not a lot of people play Sonic, so it's difficult to know how to approach a Sonic. However, so far, the bow has seemed to help him some, though when he's in the ball form, he's too short, but when he's not, he's able to hit him with it. And right there, he's able to hit him with an upward smash attack. The side did not work. Oh, got him with another jab attack. Jabs aren't affecting. Oh, wait, his shield broke, so he was able to, well, not broke, but he let go of it too soon. Sonic hit him with some leg swipes. Couple more jabs attacks, up to 103. Oh, he recovered from it. Couple more attacks. Second Heaven sits at 85 himself, but he does have Sonic to 100. Oh! And he eliminated Sonic. I believe that means, everyone, Rio Grande wins this round. And therefore, I believe they also win this game. So that puts them WVU at 1 game, Rio Grande at 1 game. So that means there should be a third round, a third game to conclude this. So stay tuned, everyone. I know I'm excited. This is a good game to watch. GG's is correct, my friend. GG's. Now I'm going to go get myself some water. So stay tuned. I'll be right back with Rio Grande. Well, everyone, it appears I do not have a game to broadcast at the moment. I will get a hold of John the best I can. It appears I have lost my connection. That or the game is over. We'll find out shortly from PB John. Go ahead and get you off that screen.
step into the ring.
All right, everyone. So I had some technical difficulties, but thanks to Coach Diddy and Corbin, we were able to get around it. As you can see, they are selecting, so it looks like they still have one more game. From what I understand, this is their third and final actual game. However, I did miss the spectating, so I don't know how far we into that. This could be the second or the last. So we'll just have to see. It looks like it'll be Bowser versus Piranha Plant. So John is still in it, and this is their number 2. So we only missed one round, guys. John has lost one stock for sure. Let's see if he kills himself again. Yep. So that means... Oh, wait. Hold up. What? What in the... Oh. Okay. Nice move, John. So you're going right into it. Of course, like I said earlier, Bowser is a heavy, so he's going to try and keep him in the air. You got to be careful when you're working with a Bowser. Such heavy hitters, but if you can keep him in the air like he's doing right now, it ain't all that bad. So let's see what John can do with that. Hits him with the Patooey and the gas. Keeping him in the air a little bit more with the Patooey. Another Patooey. A little bit more gas and another Patooey. Oh, he dodged it. And he's throwing John. Hitting John with the fire. But John hits him back. Bowser does sit at 191. Thank you, Apache. And right there, 232 damage. Hits him again, and that goes the next stock. John is sitting at 68 himself. He's got to be careful. This could be a very quick elimination for him, and that would be game over for John. John's trying to stay in it. Hits him a little more. 93, 114, 134. At this point, just one more heavy hit would take out. Oh, yep, there it was. It is 1-1. This may be their number 3. I'm not entirely sure. This might have been the person who was playing Little Mac, but he may have switched to Bowser. 92 for Bowser, 88 for John, 115 for Bowser. John's trying to take him out. Hits him again and again. 146. And that appears to be it for Bowser. Good job, John. Honestly. Like that. That was really good. I mean, I'm not surprised, but, that's pretty good. Well, everyone, I'm honestly scared to walk away and get a drink or anything because I do not want to lose my connection again. So I'm not sure if everyone can see it, but Apache just commented about a event we had at Total Media called Cycle Search, and it ended very quickly. Yes, Apache, that was a fast round, but sometimes the luck's on your side. Just as it was for our man PB John. No, that wasn't luck, that was skill. Ugh, I had a milkshake earlier and it's like partially melted. Gross. I'm gonna leave the screen as is and walk away for a minute. If the game WVU Tech exited. Okay, that is a development. Perhaps that was the last round. So assuming that was the last round, that would mean that Rio Grande is out, but they won this game. So whether win or lose, Rio Grande would not move forward. So like that, this is it for Rio Grande Esports. Well, Rio Grande Smash Bros. However, that was a very good game. I do not know if we will manage to get Coach John in for a post-game interview or not. So we will just have to see. But if we can, then stay tuned for that. And if we can't, we've also appreciated all of your support through Rio Grande Esports. The arena has shut down. All right, everyone. That appears to be it for tonight. PB John may come in for an interview, so stay tuned for that. But if not, once again, we've appreciated your support, and make sure to tune in for Overwatch and all the other games we have left. But we appreciate everyone who tunes in for Smash Bros. And of course, us broadcasters, we really enjoy broadcasting it. And someone of my kind of situation where I'm more help with all the technicalities behind scene. I've enjoyed making this stream work, and again, thank you everyone. So just in case I don't see you guys, thanks for being part of the Red Storm. All right, everyone. I believe we are back. I am playing with some behind the scenes sort
Hope
of
so.
stuff, and I believe I've managed to connect Corbin. Corbin, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
All right, guys. Awesome. Apache, comment below if you can hear Corbin just to make sure he's going over. But I wanted to bring him
Yeah.
on because, of course, he's been here for a lot of the Smash Bros. Games, and I don't believe
Oh,
PB John is coming in for an interview. And if he is, it'll be a few minutes. So I just wanted to allow Corbin to say some words on how things have been with Rio Grande and hear you, but still on away screen. Yeah, I've left us on away screen because we don't have much of a
yeah, we're
visual
still
to
on the
work
way
with.
screen.
But yeah. So Corbin, how has Rio Grande Esports Smash Bros been this semester?
I think it's been really good, honestly. It's been interesting them being in a new league, not everything. But it is much easier to watch them as a full team
rather than like you know individuals before, because usually we'd only see like John and stuff, and it's nice to see Second Heaven. And since we didn't get to see him at all um last season.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, watching the solos was, of course, entertaining and like an interesting thing to
Mhm.
see, but we still get to see the players compete and see what they can like pull off. But we get to see them work together as more of a team, more Rio Grande approaching versus PB John approaching. And of course, it's always
Yeah.
fun to watch our players here and support them. But I've found it very interesting to see the way it has worked. So I would have to agree with you on that. And of course, Second Heaven, we didn't get to see him last semester, so I've enjoyed getting to see him play and see what he has to bring to the table. And from what I've seen, he turned the tides in this game. I mean, it was down to him versus one
Mm,
player. And I mean, even though they were only carrying one stock, they are competitors of a college level league. And I mean, he's very
mhm.
good. The fact he won shows us he has put in the effort and he has proven that he can pull it off. So I enjoyed getting to see him compete today along with everyone else.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's I mean, he practices every day. Every time I'm in there, I see him on the Switch a lot of the time. And they're practicing Smash if he's not playing Mortal Kombat or something like that.
Yeah, well, we
Yeah,
all got to take a break to just enjoy video games and not
of
necessarily
course.
always put in constant effort, but he has definitely put in the hours and it very much showed today. So I enjoyed getting to
Hmm.
see that, which is something we would not have seen in the other league. Well, perhaps we might have seen it, but have been in a different capacity.
Well, yeah.
So Corbin,
Um,
is there any moments that have stood out to you specifically throughout Rio Grande season?
Pretty much. Like the other team picking up where John left off, because I know John's like the main guy, but sometimes he doesn't, make it through the first round, and then seeing whether Ashley or Griffin pick up is just nice to see. It's really that team dynamic uh, that we didn't have last season.
Yeah. Like I had mentioned earlier, it's neat to see them all come together, and that's probably one of my favorite parts of it too. Just getting to see the way
Hmm.
they can actually work together. And I may be wrong about this, but I feel like in the other league there wasn't as many opportunities for PB John to get hands on and coach them during the game. Was I am I right about
N-
that?
I wasn't really in the room much, but I assume it was like that. I know he would be in there during their games, but at the same time, I think this works out better because he knows he doesn't coach people individually. Well, at least I assume. He's not in here to coach people individually anymore. He's in there to coach the team,
Yeah.
and I think that would really help.
Yeah. What I was referring to is I've seen him like in for like right next to the players telling them like, "Hey, this is a thing you like maybe shouldn't have done." And I believe he does that
Yeah.
in between matches, but I don't know if it's like a constant during the game kind of approach as well. But I know he gets
Um.
opportunities to like, really coach the students. And I believe that is part of what, well, not all, but a fair amount of what had led to the success of tonight's game.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that. I know certain leagues ban during game coaching, but if our league doesn't, he probably does that.
Yeah, I would say that is true.
Yeah. But I'd imagine he probably doesn't bother them too much during the game because that can throw people off.
Yes.
Uh, of course, you don't want that. If you get distracted for a bit, you end up off the stage and you're dead.
Well,
Yeah.
Corbin, do you know of any upcoming Smash Bros tournaments like that Rio Grande is hosting?
I believe Diddy's high school league might be doing one. But there's also a party that's on, I believe, the 21st or 22nd in the red zone, where we will have Smash going on like casually.
Okay.
But also on May 4th, 2024, in the University of Rio Grande Line Center, Final Boss Con, we might be having a Smash tournament there. It's to be determined, but there was one last time, and I assume they may carry that over.
All right. Well, I would say let's stay tuned for that. I don't believe that we will be having any streams surrounding that, but of course, if you're a current
No.
college student, I'm sure you're allowed to attend these, at least if you're a Rio Grande college student.
Yeah.
So, stop by
And
if any of you happen to be listening to this.
yeah, and anybody can go to Final Boss Con.
Yeah, Final
Uh,
Boss Con, that's open to everyone.
yeah, whether you be like a baby or like some old person, you can go to Final Boss Con, and it'll be nice. I don't think you can be an escaped convict though.
Oh, yeah.
That's not
I don't think we
legal.
permit
Yeah,
that.
no.
All right, everyone. So I haven't heard from PB John. So unless you have anything else to say, Corbin, I believe we'll be wrapping it up here.
I'd just like to say I'm happy to have been here for John's time in esports, and I hope to see him again at some point playing and hopefully streaming it. But in terms of his time in the actual leagues and stuff, I believe this is it for him, at least for this year. I don't know if he's coming back.
Yeah. I would have to say the same thing, but I would also like to apply that towards our other players. And of course,
Mhm.
we've enjoyed being able to broadcast them as well. And I know we put a lot of focus
That's
on PB
and,
John with
and
him being the number one, but we also really enjoy getting to bring you coverage for our other players here.
yeah, I believe I will at least probably see Second Heaven again. I don't know about want to buy an Xbox. I don't know if this is her last season or not, but that's something we're going to have to find out later.
Yeah. Well, everyone, this has been Rio Grande Esports, and thank you for tuning in to Rio Grande Esports Smash Bros. Yeah. See you next time. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
You've been watching Rio Grande Esports live streams. We just finished our game, and we want you to tune in next week for our next game. We'll always be back every week with the live streams of our players, so make sure to tune back in and check everything out.
Bye.